My name is Teacher Jasmine. What is your name?
My name is Mark. It's nice to meet
Mark.
you.
It's nice to meet you too. How old are you, Mark?
I'm 9 years old now.
Oh, wow, you're 9 years old. So, Mark, before we will have our lesson for tonight, a teacher wants to know you first. So, I want to know, do you like sports?
Mm.
What
I
kind of hmm? You like
like to skateboard.
skateboard? Wow, that's a great sport. How about food? What are the foods that you like?
Mm. I think it's ice cream
Wow, you like
because
ice cream. It
uh,
is?
my name at uh, my parents and my neighbor and my
Mm-mm.
brothers is said me my name is ice cream.
Oh, your name is
I
ice
like
cream.
ice
They
cream.
call you ice cream because you like to eat ice cream.
Yeah,
What is the flavor that you like, or what ice cream flavor that you really like the most?
I like bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah,
Vanilla.
yes, I like
How about
vanilla.
chocolate?
Chocolate. I don't like
Yes.
chocolate much.
Oh, you don't like chocolate much. How about strawberry?
Strawberry.
Yes,
Yes,
strawberry.
yes. In the past, I very like that.
Wow, very good. All right. So, do you have any question about teacher?
Hmm. Where are you from, teacher?
I am from the Philippines. So, have you tried to travel outside your country?
Yes, I traveled to Singapore and Malaysia.
Wow, that's great. Wow, you're so very lucky because you tried to travel in Singapore. Singapore is a very nice country, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me your experience when you go in Singapore?
Hmm. I go many uh, uh,
Many, many places in Singapore?
many places in Singapore. I have seen three buildings. On the top
Oh,
is a mm, large boat.
a large boat. How about the famous Mere Lion?
I know that it in the like a pond of Singapore.
Yeah, so it is like a lion, a half.
Page 174.
Okay, for a while. It
It
is a half lion and a half.
it says is lion and its body is a fish.
Yeah, so his head is like a lion and his body is like a fish. Very good. Very good, Mark. So, did you enjoy your vacation in Singapore?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, let me
Oxford Discover.
share with you. Can you see the screen of teacher?
Page
Yes.
168.
Okay, so for a minute, I am still finding the audio for our slide for tonight. So, do you have any siblings?
Let's spring.
Siblings. You have brother and sister?
Yes, I have a baby brother.
Oh, a baby brother. So, what his name?
His name is
Page
William.
William. So, how old is he?
Uh, he's 6 years old.
Oh, 6 years old. And you are 9.
Yes.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in I live in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Yes, Hanoi. So, I think that is the center of Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so we will listen. So let's have the unit 16. So to get ready, we will listen and read the words and listen again and say the words. So we will listen it first, then you are going to say it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's great. So can you see the screen of teacher?
Yes.
Very good. All right. So now let's start. By the way, do you like some pets? Do you have pets at home?
Yes.
What is your pet?
My pet.
Yeah,
My pet is the fish.
a fish. Do you
The
have some name of your fish?
no.
No. How about Goldie? You
No.
name him Goldie. Is it a goldfish?
No.
Oh,
It's a
it's not.
small fish.
A small fish. Well, teacher,
I
we
have
have
plenty small fish.
a small fish. Like
Many.
Nemo. Do you know Nemo?
Finding Nemo.
Yes, Finding Nemo and Dory. Do you know them?
Yes.
Okay. So teacher, we I have a lot of pets. I have dog and I also have a lot of big fishes. So we have a very small pond outside and we have a lot of big fishes. Okay, so are you ready with our lesson for tonight?
Yes.
Okay, do you know how to sing?
Sing.
Yes.
Not really.
Not really. Why?
I don't like the subject music very
Oh, you
much.
don't. How about PE or dancing?
Dancing.
Yes. You don't like either.
Mm, yeah.
So what do you like? What subject do you like in your class?
Mm, I like his story.
I like you. You like story. How about math? Do you like math?
Math. Yeah.
Mathematics? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I like
try. How about what is the answer of 25 divided by 5?
this 5.
Very good. What is the square root of 25?
What
What is the square root of 25? Do you know
is
some square root? Not yet.
uh I know the
Not
bar
yet?
chart.
Okay. So maybe you did not take up that one since it's for high school already. All right. So now we will listen this one. Okay. I want you to listen very carefully.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Page 156. Unit 16. Get ready. Words. A. Listen and read the words. Listen again and say the words.
Gardener, sweet potato, beans, vines, garden, haze, teenagers, community, crowd, shopping cart,
All right. So can you repeat the word?
Gardener.
Yes. Gardener.
Gardener.
Very good. How about this one?
That. That's
Yes.
sweet potato.
Very good. Do you like some sweet potato? Do you eat this one?
No.
No. Why?
I don't like potato.
Oh, you don't like potato. How about this one?
Beans.
Yes, beans. Do you eat beans?
Mm. Sometimes.
Sometimes. How about this one?
Vines.
Very good. And this one.
garden,
Very good. And
haze,
okay, great.
teenagers,
Okay. And this one.
community,
This one.
crowd,
And the last one.
shopping cart.
Very good. So, have you seen uh these different pictures in real? Have you seen this one? A gardener. Have you seen a person gardening?
Yes.
How about sweet potato
Yeah.
and beans? Then how about these vines? Have you seen this one?
I know. Ah,
No. So
I see it in my screen now.
so I think it's in the backyard. Can you see the screen now? The picture?
Yes.
Okay, then we have the garden and the haze, then teenagers, the community, crowd. Do you know what crowd means?
It's like many people.
Yes, very good. So it's like many people. How about this one? A shopping cart. So when do you use a shopping cart?
When
When do
when
you?
I we go shopping.
Very good. So when you go shopping or you go to the mall, buying some food
Things.
and
Things.
yes. Okay. So now let's have this one. So write the words in the boxes below. So can you write which are you choose among these pictures and place it to where they belong, okay?
Okay.
All right. So can you type in the chat box? Can you just write in the chat box?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
in the chat box. Here.
Here. Lamps. I can't see
Oh, you can see
the
this one.
yeah. Thanks. Mm. I can't see the down. Please wait.
Mm, this one. This one?
Yes. I have. Now I can see. Oh,
Okay.
here. Garden. I have a picture of it.
All right. So you take a picture of it. All right, let me check your answers. Okay, let me check your answer first. We have,
You can change the screen larger now.
okay, sure. Okay, this one. Okay, is this fine?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me check plants. We have sweet potato, beans, vines, people, gardener, teenagers, in the air haze made by people, garden, community, shopping cart. I think the community it belongs to people. Well, you got correct aside from that one. Very good. You got a correct answer. All right. Wow, that's great. Congratulations. Oh, you're eating. Do you eat some? What did you eat?
Can you guess?
I think it's peanuts or candies. No?
Not candy.
What is that? Gummies?
No.
What is that?
It's a
It's a
grapefruit.
oh a fruit.
A grapefruit.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, it's like a melon. Yes, we call that one a melon here. That is very sweet, right?
Yeah.
So teacher likes that one too, especially with salt. I dip it with a salt, a little salt, then I eat that one. Okay,
I
now let's.
but my
Yes,
but my favorite food is
what is your favorite fruit?
is
It's a.
melon.
What is that again?
A melon.
Oh, a melon, a watermelon,
Oh no.
marshmallow. Do you know marshmallow? We have a lot of melons here in the Philippines. All right, now let's have this one. We will read a story. So, before you read, answer the questions first. This one.
That they smell.
What?
This this
Let me see. That we call that one a mushmelon. Yes, I like that one too. That is very um I like the smell with that one. And also I like to eat that one. I put some milk on it. Have you tried putting a milk in the melon?
no.
It's very delicious. You try sometimes, okay? All right, so now let's have this one. So we are going to read a story about the Garden of Happiness. So in this story, we read about a girl's summer with her neighbors in the city garden. So this story is realistic fiction. Remember, realistic fiction is a story that could happen in real life. So when you say realistic, it happens in real life, okay? Do you understand that one?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So as you read, notice the beginning, middle, and the end of the story. Okay, before we are going to read, so let me ask you these questions first. This one. Number one, can you read the question in number one?
What's veg? vegetables do people plant in garden in your area?
Okay. Can you answer that one?
Hmm. It is the garbage.
Cabbage. Cabbage?
Yeah.
Okay, so is your area, it's like a very cold in your area right now?
Um. Us in my hometown.
In your hometown. Is it very cold there?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. How about in number two? Why do people like to have gardens?
Hmm. Because it's have the tree. You have more fresh air.
To have more fresh air. So aside from having a fresh air that plants can give to us, or the oxygen that we inhale, it is come from plants. Then aside from that,
But in the night, at night,
mm-mm,
they will like
they will.
um, suck
What is
the
that
air.
again? They
Suck,
will
suck the air.
suck the air. Okay, so I think people like to have gardens because they have something to harvest. Do you know what harvest means?
No.
Okay, this one. So when you say harvest, it means,
Mm, I know.
yes, you know, harvest. So they can get some fruits or vegetables of what they have planted. So they have something to eat
Harvest
because,
of the apple.
yes, just like getting or harvesting some apple and vegetables. So that is why people like to have gardens. Okay?
Mm-mm.
All right. So now let's read this one.
Wow, the big chocolate.
Yes. Can you read this one?
The garden of happiness. A young
Okay.
girl named Marisol plants a single seed in the garden of happiness, a small community garden in her city. He waters it daily, and it grows and grows. Marisol is serious about her plan. What kinds of plant is it? Meanwhile, a group of teenagers want to paint a mural nearby. They aren't sure what to paint. One morning, Mary saw an amazing sight from halfway down the block. She ran the rest of the way, standing higher than all the plants and vines in the garden was a flower as big as a plate. But her bud had turned to petals of yellow gold. A sunflower, Mrs. Anderson came, exclaimed as she pushed her shopping cart by. Reminds me of when I was a girl. The flower was a glowing circle. the brighter than yellow taxi. A flower of sunshine, Marisol thought. The happy is plant in the garden of happiness. All summer long, it made the people on the street stop and smile. Soon the air became cool and crisp with autumn. Mr. Castro picked the last of his tomatoes. Mr. Sign carried away a basket full of beans.
All right, very good. Okay, let's continue.
Mr. Wild May, what?
Billy
Mrs.
May,
Willie Mae Washington dug up orange potato. I can't almost smell that my sweet potato pie. She winked at me right. She winked at Marisol. I'm gonna save an extra big slice of a good little gardener now. But something terrible was happening to Marisol's flower. Its leaves were turning brown and dry. My flower of sunshine is sick, Marisol cried. What should I do? Oh, child, Mrs. Wu, while
Willie,
Willie Mae Washington says, its season is over. There's a time to bloom and a time to die. No, I don't want my flower to die. Mm, my
Micarino.
me Corinio, don't cry. Mrs. Rodriguez
Guess,
said,
said.
said, that's the way of God. You must save the seeds and plant next spring. Marisol was too sad and go to the empty lot anymore. For a whole week, she couldn't even look down the block where her beautiful flower used to be. Then one day she heard people calling her name. Marisol, come quick! Marisol,
Apurete.
apurete, hurry! A golden haze shone on the street. There was a big crowd like on a holiday. Music from the bodega was loud and bright. And what she saw
Made.
made Marisol laugh and dance and clap her hands.
All right, very good. Okay, so I want you to repeat the words that the yellow words that I colored.
Serious,
Okay, very good. Curious.
curious,
And this one, mural.
mural,
Very good. And this one, exclaimed.
exclaimed,
And this one,
happiest plant,
very good. And this one, winked.
winked,
Okay, very good. And the last one,
but but botella,
okay, bodega.
botega.
Very good. Okay, so we are already done reading the story. So we will come back here. So the plot is the description of things that happen in the story. So the plot, it is where the beginning, important things happen that lead to the most exciting part of the story. Then in the middle, the most exciting part of the story, and it tells about a big problem the character has. And in the end, how the problem is solved. So in the story, do you think which is or in what situation is the beginning that we can be considered as the plot in the beginning?
The beginning
Yes. Which do you think?
is the begin to they aren't sure what they to say.
Okay, I think that about the sunflower. Okay, we will discover that one later on. But now we have this one. So, what important things happened so far? So, this one. It was a beautiful summer morning. The birds were chirping loudly and the sun was shining brightly. Mrs. Sheen was unhappy. She sat on the porch steps and started and stared at the apple trees. She needed help picking the apples for the school festival. Suddenly, the phone rang and it was Mrs. Sheen's son, Philip. Okay, in number one, this is the plot in the beginning. This one. In the example, this one. Can you see it? Can you see the paragraph that I am reading?
Yeah,
Okay, so the example of the beginning or the plot in the beginning is this one. The birds were chirping loudly because it was summer. So this is the important things that happen that lead to the exciting part or the main part. Then the main part is, or the middle, there is a problem. So the problem is Mrs. Chin was unhappy and then her son called. Then to the last, how it solved. So this one, it was a beautiful morning. So this one is the beginning, then the
this is
middle,
and
and the end.
this the
Yes. Mm? Okay. Can you locate in this tree the one, two, three? Which do you think is the beginning? The plot or the beginning of the plot?
beginning is through
Yes.
you. It was a
Yes.
beautiful morning.
Very good. So it was number three. How about the middle part?
The birds were chirping loudly because it was summer.
Okay. And this is the problem, right? So the middle plot is it tells about a big problem the character has. So do you think who is the main character in this paragraph?
Mrs. Chin.
Very good. How about how it ends or how the problem is being solved?
Uh,
Which number?
Number two, Mrs. Chin was unhappy and then her son called.
Okay, so her son called maybe to help Mrs. Chin. Okay, very good. Now we have this words context. Okay, we will listen first this one, the story again. So we will listen the story. 52. Okay, I want you to listen again the
Page 158. Read The Garden of Happiness.
A young girl named Marisol plants a single seed in the Garden of Happiness, a small community garden in her city. She waters it daily, and it grows and grows. Marisol is curious about her plant. What kind of plant is it? Meanwhile, a group of teenagers wants to paint a mural nearby. They aren't sure what to paint. One morning, Marisol saw an amazing sight from halfway down the block. She ran the rest of the way. Standing higher than all the plants and vines in the garden was a flower as big as a plate. Her bud had turned into petals of yellow and gold. A sunflower! Mrs. Anderson exclaimed as she pushed her shopping cart by. Reminds me of when I was a girl. The flower was a glowing circle,
All right, I think
brighter than a
it's
yellow
already
taxi.
time.
A fl-
Mark?
Yep.
Okay, I think it's already time. So maybe tomorrow when we will meet again. I think we will meet again next week. So I want you to study this one. Then remember what is important or what important things happened in the beginning. Okay? So
Okay.
this is the plot. Okay, so we will continue this story in our next meeting. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all for tonight. Thank you. And by the way, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so that's all for tonight. Good night and bye bye. See you again next time.
Night, teacher.
Good night.